guys, it's Bree. I'm back with another video. This time we are doing a seafood mukbang. And I love to eat, which y'all probably don't know, but y'all will get to know that I love to eat. A special guest. We're gonna be talking about our Hampton experience, house life at Hampton, because we're both almost towards the end of our Hampton journey. So yeah, I'm gonna let him introduce himself. He's gonna give y'all a Hampton intro. This is what we call a Hampton intro.
Hi, my name is Jordan Rhymes. I am a senior business management major from Howard County, Maryland.
So I'm taking the first bite. Potatoes, yes.
So I'm gonna go for this corn.
Jordan made the sauce. So let's get into this conversation. If you had to describe Hampton in one word, what would the word be?
Development.
Yeah, so, okay. So why would you say food development or personal development?
Hampton has like all its challenges. And of course it's really difficult. Sometimes, you know, of course you're not around family, going through the Hampton runaround, you know, having to talk to administration, things like that.
What exactly is the Hampton runaround?
The Hampton runaround is like pretty much when you're trying to get something like financial aid, all your classes, and they keep sending you to different buildings across campus, so you have to walk across campus like 4 or 5 times in a day. That's the Hampton runaround. But like once you do that, you kind of come out someone who's like really like resilient.
These are the facts. You don't have no choice but to be. I'm consistent. You kind of learn how to get what you want and what you need, and how to articulate what you need too. If I have to describe Hampton in one word, it would be excellence, because I just feel like Hampton, even though Hampton definitely has its flaws, every school has things that's wrong with it. I feel like Hampton really exudes Black excellence. Like, it's an HBCU, like you're around Black people, you're around a whole bunch of like-minded individuals, all trying to be successful and go somewhere. And we're not just we're excellent academically, but also like if you go to a 12 to 2, if you go to homecoming, you're gonna see why Hampton is excellent also in fashion. We take our fashion really seriously here. It's definitely something I had to become accustomed to. Because my high school, I went to Usher High School in the Bay Area, California. But they call us like fashion show or whatever, because people would come dressed. But like when I came to Hampton, it was to another level. She's from Maryland, I'm from California. So our experiences are like a little different, just because I feel like I have to sneeze, but it's not coming out. And just because, thank you. Just because I'm so far away from home, I have not seen my family in person since August, bro. August. And of course I go like to family members' houses. Like I went to Texas for Thanksgiving, but there's really nothing like going home and just being able to see your family.
So I see my family like on any break. I'm gonna see my family. But I have no clue how I got it.
Oh, Hampton culture. So there's something called Halloween. It happens on, not every Saturday, but like it happens on Saturdays, sometimes Fridays. And it's just a big party that everybody goes to. Bless you. Well, I don't really go to them no more, because to me they're kind of overrated. But like when you first come, your freshman year, Halloween is somewhere you're definitely gonna want to meet. And I'm gonna be there my senior year too, because it's like the last year I can actually go to a Howland. But yeah, and then we have 12 to 2s, and that's on Fridays. We have it every Friday, but only certain 12 to 2s are lit. 12 to 2 is basically like you come dressed to the 9, you know, your best. And there's music, and you're just vibing out with people. I mean, music, some people are dancing, some people are really just standing around looking at each other. But in the moment and when you're lit, it's more fun than it sounds. Like homecoming at HBCU, any HBCU you go to is very important. It's like when alumni come back, Students are there. There's food trucks. There's vendors. People selling stuff. There's music, concerts. Homecoming is just everything. Like,
It's all up to that senior class. They don't, you know, this year homecoming was pretty good. But if the senior class isn't good, homecoming's not gonna be good. But for the most part, it's usually lit.
I don't know. I don't feel like it depends on the senior class. I feel like it does depend on the senior class. It also depends. It's not only the senior class playing in homecoming, but I feel like it also depends on admin.
What you mean by that?
Like who they pick for the concerts, what events they allow us to have. Like this year, we were not allowed to have a bonfire. We were not allowed to have a block party. So sometimes, like, yeah, it depends on the class and who's playing it. Sometimes it depends on like what our admin will allow us to do. If you're a communications major, if you're a business major, I strongly recommend you come to Hampton just because Hampton has a great communication and business program, and they put a lot of their money into the communications and business programs.
So, how is it? What is it like gaining friends at Hampton? Like getting a solid friend group. What was your experience?
I really think like the friends that you make at the beginning really depend on what dorm you're in, and really depend on. And it just really depends on what dorm you're in, because the girls in your dorm are gonna be the girls you see every single day, especially the girls on your floor too. But I wasn't really that close with girls on my floor. My friends lived on the fourth floor, and I lived on the first. But like, if you come into Hampton and you know who your roommate is gonna be, you should try and reach out to your roommate, because Naya. You should just reach out to Hampton students in general, because you never know. And then if you find somebody that you feel like you like, you can pick them to be your roommate. Even though, just off what you see on social media, you shouldn't. It's not gonna guarantee you that that's the right fit for you. But you could pick someone, or you could just have someone randomly picked. So, but like making friends, definitely on Twitter, when there's everyone saying, "Oh, I'm coming to Hampton," definitely reach out. Definitely meet new people, because I mean your class is not going to be that big, and the more you matriculate through the years, the smaller your class is going to get. But I really feel like the friends you make freshman year, although they might not stay your friends the whole 4 years, that probably will be your first friend group that you have, unless you already know people coming in.
That's true. Look up that hashtag. Whatever class y'all are, you gotta find out what's coming in next. You know?
Like my hashtag was Hampton U21.
Yeah.
So whatever year you are, Hampton U in the year.
Then you could get added to the group me even before you come to school, so you already know who's at the, you know.
And speaking of group me, watch what you say on group me. Just watch what you say. Because GroupMe is gonna be that app where, you know, you get to know all the info, what's going on, where's the parties at, all that good stuff, you know? Kind of like let you know all the info you need to know, basically. But just be mindful what you put in GroupMe, especially a class GroupMe. Because I just had a horror story happen with a class GroupMe. Maybe I'll make that a story time, a separate story time. But yeah, just watch what you say, because people can screenshot you. And sometimes, yeah, just watch what you say. But GroupMe is lit.
Like, when I came in for pre-college. So, I had a hard time making friends. I guess like the first 2 weeks, because pre-college, you kind of have 2 classes a day, go back to your dorm or whatever. But it's not as many people at the school. It's kind of just your freshman class, so you have to really go out and talk to people. So I decided to get one of my friends to one of my classes, and then, you know, we started hanging out and still my friend today.
Oh yeah, I'm still friends with the girls that I was friends with freshman year today.
So yeah, some people make bonds for life, but others is like.
Or sometimes like the friends you make your freshman year will not be the friends you end with, and that is totally fine. That's fine. Like people outgrow each other. There's nothing wrong with that. So yeah, just go with the flow. Don't have any like high expectations for the friends you meet your freshman year. Well, it's easier said than done, but trust me.
What I can say is though, like my friends, like, I don't know if it's the same way everybody else, but the friends I got, looks like I got them a lot quicker because I am away from my home. Like I have to, like I don't have anybody to talk to. Nobody knows what my situation is, so it's just like that much more reliance on your friends or on the people that you even get a little bit close with.
No bond. If you live in a bad dorm and girls are dirty in your dorm, y'all gonna bond over everything, bro. Oh, and I cannot stress this enough. When you come in as a freshman, do not be rude to your RAs. Be nice to your RAs. Like one of my RAs, I'll probably still talk to her for the rest of my life, like off and on, you know, because she's just super chill. I was just be watching this. Hey girl, like she was the best RA period, and she lived right next door to me. So like, it's better to be friend and be cool with your RAs than to have them as your enemies. Yes, Hampton has curfew. Yes, Hampton has curfew, and that's really gonna irk your nerves, but like, just make the most of it. If your class is good, y'all not gonna be on curfew that long. Even if your class is bad, y'all not gonna be on curfew for the whole year. So like, just obey. And be cool to our age, bro.
It's usually for that first semester of freshman year, we're gonna have curfew. But toward the end of the first semester, they'll start to, let you off, and then homecoming, they might let you off.
Yeah, you might have, just for homecoming, they might let you.
But that's really why I got so close to my friends, you know. After homecoming, I would go to like dorm rooms and we would play CK or whatever.
And before, if you have the time to, freshman year, I guess it kind of does matter. Do rate my professor. This is still gonna be like core classes that you're gonna have to take. There's no way out of them. But like, do rate my professor. It's like online. And you can see like, you can search up the teacher you have and see if they're actually a good teacher. Because I will say this, some of the teachers are great people, but not all of them are the best at teaching. Like, some of them just really don't have good techniques.
For real.
That some teachers are still learning, so like, be mindful of that. And I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of your classes you're gonna have to teach yourself. Well, I'm gonna say that for my major. My major is political science, so it's like reading, and a lot of it is memorization. And a lot of times I've had to teach myself stuff.
I think the thing that changed for me getting good grades in my classes was going back and going to office hours. So like, teachers schedule hours in their office that you can come and visit them where they just working and stuff, and they let students come, of course. So for office hours, you always just want to like, maybe like once a month, once every 2 months, just let them see your face, know that you're actually trying, and that'll really help your grade at the end of the semester.
Yeah, it depends too, because like, political science, our school is pretty small, so you have basically almost all the teachers over and over again. So like, you'll get to know them. But yeah, office hours is great. I probably should have went to more office hours. College has taught me like, actually in high school I was very out of my shell. Then I came to an HBCU with women and men that are all excellent and all great, that are all on their A game, and it was like a bit of a shock. It was something I definitely had to get used to. I had to learn again how to get out of my shell, because like in high school you're comfortable because you've been there for 4 years. And then you come to college, and I come to a new state I've never been in before, never. And I'm starting over by myself. So make sure you get out your shell. Make sure you, I cannot emphasize this enough. Join clubs. If you feel like you don't have enough friends, if you're not making friends, or if you just like are passionate about something like political science, NAACP, BBP, Beautiful Black People, if your school has a chapter, join these clubs. I was in West Cat because I'm from the West Coast. They have DMV Pack. Join these clubs because you can build. A lot of the people like I talk to and I know were from these clubs that I joined. And I wish I would have joined, like, I'm in a good amount now, but I wish I would have joined them my freshman year and been in them. You know, some of the clubs I have been in since my freshman year, but some others I haven't. Something that was different about Hampton, that was different from high school. Hampton has its own little politicky way. Like, Hampton just has their way of doing things. And a lot of clubs, some clubs and stuff, you have to interview for. Just get used to going to interviews because that's definitely a Hampton thing, for real. And get used to applying to stuff because that's definitely a Hampton thing too. And that's just a real world thing that you have to do. You have to apply.
No, I feel like everybody who is at Hampton ends up being able to interview very well in a job force. Even though it's a common misconception that we won't be put in the job force because we're around a lot of Black people. Like, that's not true.
At all.
Like, we actually conduct ourselves very well when we go out into a professional setting. Because a lot of times you'll see people around Hampton's campus all dressed up like 25% of the campus will be dressed up. You know, just because there's projects that day or something like that.
Oh yeah, Business Pro. Hampton is big on their business professional attire. I don't know if it's the Hampton thing or HBCU thing or what, but Hampton is big on that. Every school has like it's things that's not so great about it. One of the things being the dorms, more than the dorms. It's just not good. And some of the dorms are older, but Hampton is building a lot of. Hampton is building more dorms. Like there's student dorms that were built when my freshman year. So like Hampton is definitely improving in that aspect. We have a full Chick-fil-A. We did not have a full Chick-fil-A when I started at Hampton. We had a little, I don't know,
Express, something like that.
Chick-fil-A. I watched so many YouTubers because I really didn't know what to expect. My big one here, shout out to Brittany, she's the best big. If you're coming to Hampton, try and get you a big, but I'm not who you pick as your big. And if you're a girl, watch if your big is a man. I'm not saying that like you can't have a man as a big, but just be cautious of who you pick and decide to spend your time and take advice from. Be very mindful of who you surround yourself with. Be very mindful of where you are at. Be very mindful of what you're drinking. Do not, I'm sure your moms, your dads already gave this conversation, but don't leave your cup anywhere. Don't just be trusting of anyone. Do not get caught with alcohol or weed in your dorm. Because you will be out by 5. And you be kind home to your mama because literally they will put you out by 5.
So this is how you get away with smoking in the dorm, okay?
No. That is not what my channel is about. I know some of y'all be smoking. But yeah. Y'all can go to other channels for them to talk to you about smoking in the dorm.
And as far as
I'm a future lawyer, so I don't know what he's talking about at all. I'm a call because Hampton, I feel like sometimes they don't take the students as seriously as they take the parents. When I don't know why, because some of us are paying for our schooling. Some of us are taking out these loans, not our parents, But obviously, they are going to treat your parent way better than they treat you. So if you need something done, have your mama call and your daddy call. Or act like your mom or dad and call, okay? But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this, more Hampton videos, more mukbangs, more videos with Jordan. Or probably do another video introducing who Jordan is. But yeah, until next time.